Ah, Madrid. It is indeed a beautiful city, but there's other things on my mind. Lovecraft books. So, what do we have here today? Lovecraft books, basically. All in Spanish, of course, since I'm in Madrid. I do speak Spanish to a degree. It's not perfect, and I can read a lot more and understand a lot more than I can speak, but it's enough that I can justify buying these books. This one I haven't even opened yet, and I just thought it'd be fun to upload something to this channel because I don't want to make this a formal channel. It's more like relaxed and fun. This one's a bit mixed, Lovecraft, Kafka. I just love the cover. Look at that art. Beautiful. So anyway, I thought it would be fun just to go through some of the books that I bought so far. So, book number 1, basically. And by the way, sorry about the audio, but I'm recording in a very big kitchen. Nothing I can do about it, really. So this is basically a homage, I believe that's the word, in 5 little stories, 15 little stories. And they're all done by different artists. They're all Spaniards, I believe. All from Latin America as well. Kind of a mix. So you can see the art styles are all very different here. And yeah, I just really liked how there was such a diversity of art and interpretations of Lovecraft, you know, his tales. I haven't read any of these books yet, except one. I'll show you when I get to it. Yeah, it just looks really cool. I like this sort of intense black and white contrast, you know. What else have we got here? We got some color stories as well. A lot of these books I just sort of like page through quickly and just sort of, okay, yeah, I'll spend the money on it. Of course you got the tentacles. Look at that art style there. Kind of intense in the face. Yeah, looks cool. This Herbert West one was a bit comical, actually. When I picked it up, I thought, okay, Herbert West. We all know who that is from the Reanimator stories. But this art style is kind of like comedic in a way, I guess you could say. Like, here's this. Good day, my friend. I am your father. Yeah, so it's not like the most serious interpretations of Lovecraft, so it seems. Like, I mean, there's like Tim Burton style stuff that he wrote. Anyway, but you know, I figured, you know, I was in such a good mood to be in Madrid. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make an exception and get some humorous Lovecraft books. This one isn't a visual, a comic or anything like that. It's actually the story, The Lurker at the Threshold. And this was co-written with August Derleth in 1945. Co-written is a bit cheeky to say, because 1945 Lovecraft was obviously dead. Long ago. And then this is like, according to S.C. Joshi, this is like 90% the words of August Derleth and 10% Lovecraft. And the cover art is actually coming from At the Mountains of Madness. It's a very common picture if you Google At the Mountains of Madness. I don't know why they chose to put it there. But I actually have not read the story. Believe it or not, I have not read it. Yeah, of course it's all in Spanish and it's going to take me forever to get through it, but I really love this language. It just sounds like music and poetry in my ears. I just love it, so I will read it. This one over here looks very cool, doesn't it? I love these old retro comics, you know, I guess from the 90s, that style. It's just so kitschy horror type stuff. And of course we've got Lovecraft, Kafka, Doyle, don't know. Is that Victor Hugo? Poe? I don't know. But if it says Lovecraft on it, I'm gonna buy it, I don't care. So let's have a look. Well, this one is also seemingly, oh, tits. Can I show that? Oh, well, too late. There's some tits, guys. Yeah, it seems to be also like this intense black and white style, and I really like that. Obviously these are sort of homages, I guess, adaptations. I just checked out the Lovecraft story briefly, and it doesn't seem to be hyper accurate, but you know, sometimes that's also a good thing. And I figured, you know, it's enough to buy this book because, well, despite the Lovecraft, I just like horror in general, so it looks like a very cool book. This one was the Metamorphosis by Kafka. You know, it's me, Gregor. I love that meme. Anyway, yeah. So I read that story and it kind of messed me up because it was a weird story, and I was like, okay, it makes sense in a way. Let's see. Okay, what else we got here? Howard P. Lovecraft. This is the one I read, and this is basically about his life. So the comic style is kind of simple, and this is the kind of comic style. I'll be like, come on guys, you got a bit lazy, you know. It's not that cool. Like there's Lovecraft. But yeah, I got it because it showed his life. It's not often that you see a biography of his life. Like all these things are adaptations of the stories and such. This is about his life, you know. I know you saw Cthulhu there for a second, but it was more just about the dream and him writing the story. So it starts with his life when he was moving to Red Hook and his troubles with Sonia Green, his wife, you know, and then finding work, meeting Harry Houdini, yeah, all that sort of stuff. And I was kind of touched because at the end, oops, spoiler alert, Lovecraft dies. At the end, it is actually kind of touching because it shows, well, this shows that the suicide of his friend Howard, Robert E. Howard, who killed himself in a car with a gun. So it just shows like the last days of his life. You can see he's drawn thinner here, sort of alone, or he's just a lone figure sitting in his chair, which is accurate. I don't know how accurate this book is exactly. I've read Joshi's I Am Providence a few times, and it does seem accurate, this book that I'm looking at now. But I haven't gone through it with a fine-tooth comb, you know. I was just doing my best with my simple Spanish to understand things, and then obviously it shows the end, Lovecraft's death, which is, yeah, he did not die very nicely. So it's sort of like, I'm sorry, it's over. So yeah, it looks like a really cool book. And then this other one, I haven't even opened. Now look at this, it's a heavy book. It's a heavy book. And yeah, it's a case of Charles Dexter Ward. The art style looks very cool. So I just picked it up. And yeah, these books are really cheap, you know. I don't know, because I come from Switzerland, books are expensive as shit. But this book costs like 17 euros, which is about $20. It feels like it should cost more. Anyway, so I have no idea what's in this. Let's open it together. So I guess this counts as like an unboxing, because yeah, I'm a real YouTuber now, guys. I'm unboxing video or something. God, being in this country just makes me have such a good mood. Come on. Now, let's see. Go away. Andale. Go away. Okay. Let's see together for the first time what this book is like. Wow, that is yellow. Okay. The Case of Charles Dexter Ward. Alright. And the art is... wow. It's pretty good. I love this color combination, this sort of green and black. You see it quite often in Lovecraftian art, you know, it's sort of like seen as the stereotypical color combination, it seems to be. Okay, so basically, I had no idea what it was. I just picked it up and it was like, okay, $17, I'll take the risk. It seems to be just basically the text with an occasional scene from the story. And I have to admit, this is one of the stories I don't know that much about. I read it once, 1.5 times I read it, and then, that's why it was beeping. I didn't steal it, guys, but I went to another shop. Yeah, I only read it like 1.5 times. It wasn't one of my favorite stories. So I kind of got this thinking, oh, I need to have motivation now to reread it. And yeah. Yeah, it was a very impressive story though when I read it, but it just was very long, and I feel like Lovecraft is more suited to the short story format. If I'm not incorrect, I believe this was actually his longest story. The longest story he ever wrote was Case of Charles Dexter Ward. Anyway, I love this art. Look at it. It was beautiful. Anyway, guys, that's just a quick video. yeah, for this channel I want to do more relaxed stuff and maybe not always Lovecraft stuff. You know, who knows what I upload. So I don't oblige you to subscribe or anything. It's just more my fun channel. We'll see how it goes. And anyway, I just wanted to upload something and show my books that I got in August of 2021 in Madrid. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy some Spanish beer now and go out. See you guys around. Cheers.